gentlemen, Minecraft Jono back again for another episode. This time, since we have a village breeder and an iron farm up and running, I'm going to keep going with the farms. I think what we need is actually, I want mending and I want diamond gear and I want fully tooled up. And we're going to need to unlock all those villager trades. So I want a sugarcane farm. I want a a micro farm, run by bone meal, and a melon and pumpkin farm, which poses a problem since I don't own any melons or pumpkins. So, a lot to get on with, but while I was caving the other day, I found this skelly spawner. So, I have quickly built the ugliest XP farm in the world. It's my way in and out. And I think it's all built. All we should need to do is take out the torches and it should work. So eventually the skeleton should build up in here, be forced down these water streams. They'll go up this bubble elevator where they'll reach the top. Then they'll be pushed down the other side and land here and take fall damage. It's our first catch of the day. We now have an infinite supply of bone meal and our first XP grinder. So, yeah, let's take all the bones. Now that that's done, and we're back in our base, our next project, sugarcane. Right, but I don't have any slime blocks. Do I go hunting for slimes? Yeah, so do I go hunting for slimes? Or am I actually better off making a sugarcane farm just using pistons? So I decided to go hunting for slimes. I looked at the map, the one we all seen in episode 1, and it seemed there was this slime chunk, well, 2 slime chunks very close together next to my base. So I've just been hollowing it out. While I've been doing that, I don't have it on me just now because I just came back down here to show you it. But I've accumulated quite a lot of slime. So there's been, wait, how'd you get, yes. So there's been a bit of progress. I've got some of the farms up and running, but we had major problems with the village breeder. Somehow, the villager at the very top, he turned into a witch, or she turned into a witch. So they AFK'd overnight, and it obviously did nothing. So I had to change things around, get another villager to the top. But I've also made some changes to the base. Remember, I had all those librarians unlocked? Well, I started deciding to cultivate sugarcane down here. So I could unlock trades, but so far I've really not had anything worth doing. I mean, the looting in my sword's good for the slime blocks, but not much else. And I put a glass roof on here just because there was so many mobs dropping in at night. I don't actually like it. I think we'll eventually remove it, but I need to light up the island first. And what is this, episode 4? Like, still so many resources. So yeah, what farms have we done? So we've built this chicken farm. It's doing quite well. We now have an infinite supply of food. Excellent. I've also built this mullen, pumpkin and melon farm, which is producing quite well. I explored the entire of the big island. There's 4 villages on it. I went to each one, and I managed to get some melon and pumpkins together. And I also built the sugarcane farm, which I'm a bit disappointed in the rates. That's the one we built in my last Let's Play series. But it's better than manually harvesting sugarcane like I was doing in the central circle over there. So it's basically just a hopper clock that will send this redstone block back and forth, that will push the slime blocks out and break the sugarcane, which collects in hoppers. It took a lot of slime to do, but actually the slime spawned so often when I was digging out the slime chunk, I never even got that farm completed. That's the entrance to the skeleton farm and exit. And did I show you the melon pumpkin farm? I got this. Oh, well done. I got this from a Mumbo Jumbo episode. So yeah, just melon pumpkins here. Whenever one grows, the pistons fire, and this collects them and dumps them in the chest. Let's just quickly sleep. Excellent. And the last thing to show you is the village breeder. So we've not had many new white coats appear, which is a shame. He's a cartographer, so he's despicable. Of all these guys, they're all librarians, but none of them have mending. And you know, the big issue is 1.14. When I started this series, I didn't think 1.14 was coming for quite a while. So I wasn't that concerned about it. But now that I've seen the updates and what it's actually about, I'm beginning to realise that we've spent the first few episodes getting this village breeder organised and an iron farm organised, and none of it is going to work in like 2 weeks when 1.14 comes out. So I still think I should update. I still want to play the latest version, but I need to obviously get as much iron as possible, and I need to get as many mending books as possible. So just one more farm left to go. The micro farm, because I'm tired of having to go up there and manually pick carrots out the ground to feed the villagers. So give me some time. I'll get the pieces together and we'll build it. Okay, so I've built all the components we need, and if I've got this right, everything should work. So this is the micro farm. This one again is from a Mumbo Jumbo video. Thanks, Mumbo. So all we have to do is plant the crop and flick the switch. And it's working. Look at the carrots going up. And now wheat. That's excellent. And I built this right above the skeleton spawner, so there should be bone meal whenever I need it. So I am going to get as much stuff together as I can. Breed as many villagers because I want all diamond mending gear as quickly as possible. Some of the unlocks that I've done, they're not as good as I hope, but there's things like Protection Free, Aqua Infinity, Depth Strider, so we'll be able to do good stuff, but I really want mending first. I don't want to have to keep hunting for diamonds, but I might just need to do it. But anyway, I'm going to get a shed load of carrots and use the other farms, and I'm going to get a ton of emeralds, and hopefully next time you check back in, we'll have a mending villager. So that's all for today. Thanks very much. Bye, guys.